All right, hello everybody, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name's Greg. This is Gavin. This clown over here is Garrett, and this is Puddle Walkers Outdoors. All right, guys, today's episode, we are out here at the beautiful Kegel Mills in Cataract, Indiana, and we are hitting Doe Creek. We're looking for all kinds of panfish, guys. That's all we're really looking for today. We're gonna go up this way, and then once we get going as far as we possibly can that way and get turned around, then we are going to go this way right here. All right, guys, so the lures today, we are going to be using the Trout Tickler Panfish Party Pack. I absolutely love this pack. I've bought it a few times, and every time I've used it, I brought it out to the creek, and I have done exceptionally well with it. It will catch crappie, it will catch bass, bluegill, you name it. If it's in the panfish family or the panfish category, it's not a family, it's a category. Anything in the panfish category, this is going to get it. We're gonna wade the creek out, guys, and then we're gonna go to another spot just to see what else we can catch. I expect small fish from this creek right here, so I wanna hit another spot just to see if we can get some giants. We got a beautiful overcast sky today, so I expect topwater blow-ups. I expect all kinds of fish action. All right, guys, stay tuned. All right, see if anything's over here on the back end of this tree. Oh man, nothing in there? That looked good, like there'd be something living there, don't it? Nothing that wanted to hit my jig. Oh, soft. Soft bottom. I don't like them soft bottoms. Makes for a nasty experience in the creek. All right. Looks like just as good as any spot to start at right here. Hopefully this rain don't come down and get us. Toss that top water through there. There's got to be something up around this log. Ain't no way this log's empty. Said ain't no way this log's empty. Oh, Gavin's got a green sunfish chasing it down. See? Yeah. Little bluegill greenie behind him. That is funny. Oh, come on. Are you serious? Come on. Couldn't have been on there that good. Along here, we got a crappie. Uh-oh. Crappie and a long ear. Garrett's trying his best to get down there to his fish. Pulled a crappie out of there, guys, for my first fish of the morning. Garrett with a nice sunfish. Yeah. Beautiful long ear. Hit the old Ned, huh? The crappie came right out from underneath that log. I figured there'd been some in here. Oh, whatever that was, he hit it good, seemed like. I don't know if that was a fish or if I just grabbed something on the bottom. Yeah, there's probably some more here, Garrett. There we go, bass. Garrett pulled a largemouth out of there. May have just been us 3 fish there. What you got?
I got some.
You got a good largemouth? Yeah, you do. Not bad at all. On the top water, huh? Look at that. That's a good largemouth, Gavin. He's been walked by a crane before. There you go. Not a bad largemouth. On the puddle plopper, that's the first one right there, guys. Gavin with the first catch on the puddle plopper.
Cool.
There we go. He's got a broken jaw. Careful with him. I want to get him up and out.
Yeah.
Just because he's in bad shape.
One. Yeah, he is in bad shape.
All right, let him on up out of there.
Cool.
Cool, cool. This is a good looking hole. Looks nice and deep. I was either getting hit or dragging the bottom, one of the two. I like that ledge right there though. You see that ledge?
Yes, I do. Makes me wonder if that's how high pursuit can get.
I hope so. It's underwater right there. I don't think we're talking about the same ledge, Garrett. Oh, there was the one there. Could have just been a small bass. There we go. Got him on that one. Little largemouth for me. Got him on the old trout tickler. Little guy, nothing like what Gavin just caught, but we're making our way along here. I'm sure there's more in here. We just got to keep on working it. Somewhere in here, I'm sure is a big boy, just dying to be caught by one of us. Let me know if you need a follow-up. Do you need a follow-up cast?
Yes, I do.
No, I'm gonna stay out here to the right side of you. Send it back through there again though, see if he hits that. No. Yeah, yeah. Oh, got him. Not a bad one, dude. Not bad at all.
What was that? A bass that came on.
Dang.
We're getting them now.
Yeah, we found some here. Gavin found a giant deadhead over here. Let's go see what he found. What do you mean by giant?
Dude, I mean like giant.
Like a legit giant?
What you think?
Oh yeah, look at that dinosaur, dude.
Look at this.
Yeah, it's a big old freak of nature.
Dude, look at that.
I knew it'd be good hunting back in here. Look at it, big old non-typical.
Dude.
Look at the blades. Look at that blade right there, guys. That is insane. This dude probably died of old age.
Oh, 100%.
He's loose. You gotta be careful with him. He's gonna need a good bath, but yeah, that's a stud right there, dude. You don't see bucks like that very often. All right, guys, we are making our way back in the creek. Top water is on, swim baits are on, Ned rigs are on, and this deadhead that Gavin just found, this is an absolute freak of nature right here, guys. Just look at that flat, round blade on the outside beam. Man, this dude was an absolute brute in his day. Good chance he died of old age or just the flooding got a hold of him. I don't know. A deer that size has got to be an old one. All right, guys, we're gonna move on through here. I told Gavin this would probably be a good place to hunt last year during bow season, but we just never came out here. Looks like we should have. All right, guys, stay tuned. Straight up and down now. It's probably one of these little ones I've been catching over here.
I don't know, the one I seen, I got to see a flash.
There we go.
There he is.
That's a hook set right there, Garrett. See how I did that?
Yeah.
Sideways action. There we go, guys. It's my nicest one of the morning. Garrett missed him a couple times, so I thought I'd come down here and show him how to set a hook on a bass. There we go. Gavin said it was about as big as the one that he caught, but it's not. It's just a little guy. But... There we go. But they're in here, guys. They're just, man, they're being very difficult to catch. It's not been an easy morning. All right, I see something just hit the water down over here. So let's see if maybe, just maybe, we got a big bass in this area here. There we go. That's a good one. I got a good one. Nah, he's just a good fighter. He's not bad though. I mean, he was fighting hard, guys. I thought he was bigger than that. He wasn't pulling drag, so I didn't know. But just like that, step on down here. I could have sworn I seen him hit top water over there. I was like, man, there's gotta be a feeding bass over here. I see him hitting the top. We'll bring it back through here. See if maybe there's another one down in here. Just nice and slow swim. Maybe not another one. Oh, he hit me right there at the bank. I missed him. I just got to swim this stuff slowly back. They could be anywhere. Could be right here in front of me. Don't mind Gavin back there. He's struggling. Got him on that one. What is? Oh, look at that. It's a black-nosed crappie. I've never caught one. This is my first one. Check that out, guys. What do you think about that black stripe on that dude? Is that not cool right there? I've always seen people catch these, but I've never caught one. I see people catch them all the time, but I never have. I can't even remember what they even said, why they do that. I think that is just one of the neatest things in the world right there. A black-nosed crappie. There he goes all the way down to his mouth, skips his gill plate, and goes all the way down, even down to the tips of his top dorsal fin. That is pretty cool. See you later, buddy. Let's throw out here a few more times, guys. See if we can find one more, and then we got to get going. I was really expecting more big fish back in this part of the creek. So it makes me wonder where they're at. If they even came back this far, it's like, what happened this year? I know there was a lot of flooding, just not for sure how that affected the fish. Yeah, it's a nice crappie there that time. We were on the crappie here for a second. This is a regular white right here. So he's got the stripes going down the sides of him. That means he's a white crappie. If he was a black crappie, he could still be this color, but there would be little black specks unless it was a male. All right, see you later, buddy. Oh, you see the size of that crappie? That was a nice 12 right there. He's right here in front of me, dude. Right here on this ledge. There's probably crappie stacked up. Why don't you bring that jig over here and work that dude slowly here with me. And they're like down on the bottom. I'm going really, really slow. That was a good one right there. Dang. I invited Gavin over here and man, he is sucking.
Hey, you think I wanted to cast into that tree? No.
Yes, yes I do. I think you came over here to ruin my spot so we could get moving.
You said to bring that jig over here. Oh, got that.
Yeah, I think it's time to move on. We'll pick up Gavin's deadhead and we'll go to another stretch of creek. Oh, dang, that one come flying over there forward. I watched him smoke it. Just when we think we're done, guys, we catch one more. I was just saying that we were just getting ready to move up out of here, and then this guy come flying across there and hit me. All right, guys, that is the first part of this creek, and I'm not too disappointed. I was really hoping that we could have got into some really good largemouth in there. Sometimes we do. Usually it's little bitty guys like you saw. But one thing I was happy to see was the crappie. So as this water continues to go downstream, the crappie are going to be more prevalent down there. That's typically where they spawn at. So to see them this far up the creek is a really good thing. That means that my crappie holes are probably absolutely loaded with crappie right now. The water's still just too high to get back in that far. I know it seems really shallow on this end of it, but this is a higher elevation. So this creek really runs down a steep hill. You really can't notice it because most of it's just straight. But every so many feet, you'll have like a big grade going down, or they'll just be like a ledge where the rocks just drop off into a deep hole and goes into the next run. So where we're at up here is extremely low. Where I like to fish for crappie is way down there. It's a really low elevation, and it's dictated by the lake. So the lake is still currently up 10 or 11 feet. That means that end of the creek is still up 10 or 11 feet because it's a creek, but really it's like a really long finger of the lake, the part where we catch crappie at. Now it eventually turns into this little bitty creek, but up there by the lake, it's really not a lake as much as it is a finger off of the lake. All right, guys, we're gonna head this way. We're gonna see what we can catch. I've done well here in the past, so let's see how we do today. All right, guys, stick around. Big green sunfish, big old fat pregnant one. He's a little bitty guy, but he loaded up with eggs right there. He's ready to go make some babies, or she's ready to go make some babies. Did you get a blow up? Another one. We got this time. Looks like we've got another green sunfish. Another pudgy one too. Almost looks like a long ear, but it's not. I'm pretty sure that's a greenie. It might be a pumpkin seed. Hard to tell. Not very good when we start getting to those species. That's all I got is just a bunch of long ear coming after me. Oh, that's a little bass. Calvin got a good blow up there. Little bitty guy. Look at mine. And look at his. This is why you use bigger baits, right? I used a little bitty jig, and Gavin used the plopper, and then there's a difference. They're both little fish, but Gavin got the bigger one to hit. There you go. Grab him by the mouth. There's something. Get back in there, dinker-doo. You just never know. Big old green sunfish here.
Giant.
I think it's a pumpkin seed, not for sure. So I started getting confused with the green sunfishes and the pumpkin seeds. They kind of look alike to me. Ah, there's a bunch of whatever it is that was in that hole. They're right in that hole right there. Big old bluegill. Big old gill. Look at that, guys. Slab daddy right there. This dude came from the lake.
Oh yeah.
Ain't no way he ain't from the lake. That's a good gill right there. That's almost keeping size. A little bit smaller than my hand. Back in there, buddy. I'll tell you what, this hole is loaded. Did you see him come running up after that? Look how beautiful this guy is. Dude, that's about as vivid and orange as it gets right there. That guy is absolutely beautiful. Look at them colors on him. That is insane. Just a beautiful. Now I know for a fact this is a long ear. This is by far, hands down, my favorite fish in the creek right there. That dude is gorgeous. Just look at him. All right. Gotta get a picture of him because that's just amazing. All right, guys, let's get him up out of here. He chased it down one last time there at the very, very end and hit that right in front of me. Gavin better put on one of these trout tickler party packs, man. I'm telling you, they catch everything.
You don't have to. This one's ripping on me anyway.
I gotta say, guys, this trout tickler panfish party pack is a lot of fun to use. I mean, for $5, we have caught a lot of species today. We put a hammering on the panfish. We may not have caught the monsters we were looking for, but so far I have had an absolute blast at the creek. This is exactly what you expect to catch out of a creek anyways. Look at the size of that buffalo.
Holy cow. Pop up, that was a rock.
There we go. Get a largemouth out of there. The panfish party pack is just crushing it right now. Right there, guys, a little bit of everything. We've caught about every panfish there is. Just right here in this little hole, this one little bitty jig out of the pack. I'm having a great time. He should be wore out by now. It's right there in front of you.
What's mine? What's mine?
Just grab him. Just grab him. Gotta be quick about it. Where's your line at? Where's he at?
You're right here.
Okay, there he is. There he is.
Okay, I can't tell how deep it is. It's not that deep.
No, it's not that deep. You just gotta get a hold of him. Got to get your hands around him. Once you got a hold of him, you got to hold on to him. Dang.
Gotta corner him now.
That's all right. All right, bring him up this way if you can. Just keep working him down this way. There he is. Bring him up over here on this shallow bank. This beast is giving us a time, guys.
I better land him now.
If you keep going, you're gonna have him right there behind you. Just keep going backwards. There's a nice flat, shallow water there we can get him in. You should have him about worn out by now. I'm recording.
Look at that, guys. That has to be the biggest buffalo I have ever caught. Oh my God, I had to work for him. Got me wet and everything. But this is a very heavy fish, guys. Just look at him, right in the mouth and everything. Oh my gosh, this is such a freak. Holy cow. Oh man, getting tired. Okay. Oh wow, yeah, he's very heavy. Oh wow, he's so heavy. God, he's heavy. Yeah, he's very heavy. It's a 20-pound plus fish.
You gotta pick him up higher, Gavin. You can barely see him.
Trying. I'm trying.
All right, guys. Gavin's getting the jig out of this fish's mouth. Yeah. Garrett's bringing the scales over here. We're gonna weigh this fish because this thing is an absolute brute. This is a brute. That's all you gotta do to catch these things, guys. If you just get a jig around them, they will suck it right up, just like you saw that one there do for Gavin. We're gonna get a weight on this thing, if the scale will even hold him.
Yep.
Pick it up.
Oh my God.
What's it say?
22 pounds flat.
22.
22-pound buff, guys, right there.
That dude.
We knew she was 20 plus.
Holy cow.
All right, let's get her back in there.
All right.
Fish like this deserves to live. Yeah, so I seen that.
My water was so cold it took the breath out of me.
Yeah, I bet.
I was like, that's all you could hear.
There we go. First cast.
First cast, dude.
Largemouth in the shallow end of it. All right. Well, it's no 22-pounder, but it's a fat largemouth. He got a big old belly on him. There we go. Nice little creek bass. See what else is in here. He was sitting right underneath the log. That one too. We got this time. We got bluegill. I'm not for sure how I got him. Looks like it's top of the head. See you later, buddy. May have a little brain damage. My bad. This is the last spot we're gonna fish here, guys, and then I'm gonna try to get these boys to go to another spot. Gavin's probably done. He done caught him a giant today. That's all you could ask for when you come out through the creek right there. You catch a fish like that, phew. That'd make a guy happy right there. That'd make a guy real happy. Oh, there's a bass right there. What? Just hit the water right there in front of you. Bro. I see him. See him heading up in the shallows? There in the sand? There's a couple of them.
Not where I'm at.
Oh, there we go.
Crappie.
It's a nice crappie. I bet that's what I seen come out of there earlier. That's a real nice crappie. That's one of them keepers right there. There, guys, that's my best crappie of the day. Not bad. Pulled him out from underneath the log here.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
There you go.
That's a little better one.
Spider.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's actually good. He's not just a spider, he's actually good.
That's Garrett's first good bass of the day.
That's the biggest bass of the day?
It's pretty close. Caught it on the swallowtail by Ned Wacky. It's a pretty solid one. It's about 14, maybe 15 inches right there. We knew there were some good ones back in here, but man, we just cannot find them.
too.
Yeah, he's got some belly on him. It's a good looking fish. Look at that. Got some melanosis on his tail. Big old black spot on it. May catch him again later. Pretty cool, man. All right. Well, guys, I say we let this guy go, and then we bounce to another spot. All right, guys, we're bouncing to another creek. We've come back here as far as we want to go. We were hoping that we were going to find some more fish, but we didn't. Even though Gavin caught that massive buff, we're still going to keep on going.
It's the biggest one I ever caught.
That is definitely the biggest one Gavin's ever caught. It's on the Trout Tickler Party Pack. One of those small lures inside there. So the buffaloes, guys, they're really not that difficult to catch. They can be, You can use night crawlers, you can use grubs. You can also use small crappie jigs like you saw Gavin do right there. You got to sight fish for them though when they're like that. You got to be able to get that jig in front of them. If you get that jig in front of them and get it floating around, a lot of times they'll take a shot at it. And that's exactly what that one there did with Gavin. So we're going to get ourselves across here, get back to the front, and we're either going to go further up north on this creek right here, or we're going to go over to Mill Creek and see if we can't catch some big smallmouth, because we've had pretty good time today. I mean, we've caught a large variety of panfish, just as you would expect from the Trout Tickler Panfish Party Pack. So the only thing we're really wanting to do now is just catch some more big fish. We're just looking for some big bass at this point. We caught a bunch of largemouth, sunfish, just all of them, guys. Good time today. All right, stay tuned. All right, guys, we are down here at our second spot. We're walking back here where we enter in at. That's right, you can probably hear the waterfall behind us. We are at the falls. We switched it up, guys. We went from finesse to bringing out the power. It's power fishing time, guys. There's some monsters inside here. Granted, you just watched Gavin catch a 22-pound buffalo on 8-pound line and a medium light rod. That's not what we want to do. What we want to do is we want to come out here with our power equipment to catch these big fish, because you want to get those big fish in as fast as you can. You really don't want to be out here just wrestling around with those brutes. You want to hook them, you want to play them a little bit, get them in, and then get the fish released. Unless you're keeping fish. If you're keeping fish, and you do whatever you want with that fish, you're going to kill it anyways. But if you want to release that fish for the opportunity to catch it again, you really want to get that fish in as fast as you can. You really don't want to have to tire a fish out. You saw Gavin was not going to catch that buffalo until he completely exhausted that fish. And that's what he had to do. And that's what it took to catch it. We don't want to do that, and we don't want to do that all the time. If it happens and you're out there with your medium light, your ultra light, you know, it happens. But you don't want to intentionally go targeting big fish with gear that is just way undersized. All right, guys, we're going to enter right here. We'll see you in a few. Okay. All right, what's it looking like? Man, it's looking like I probably needed a crankbait. Yeah, I do got my chatterbait too, so maybe chatterbait in here, guys. This is up. Ooh, itchweed got me. Oh, got me again. Stinging nettles suck. Yeah, I'm gonna go back up this way right here, guys. I'm gonna fish an area. We're gonna fish this right here as well. But I expect to find fish down or back up that way. We caught some white bass when we were here last time, so it's been that long since we've been in here. I think I made that video a month or so ago. You can go around me, Garrett, if you need to.
All right, you can find some water and throw this.
Oh gosh, the stinging nettles lighting me up. Yeah, I feel like I should have brought my creek rod and a crankbait. I don't have any big crankbaits on me. I feel like I'd be getting them with a crankbait right now. What you got? Gavin's got one. Oh, that's a big one.
Dude, that's a giant.
Big old largemouth. I better put the chatterbait on. Gavin just caught like a 4-pounder.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah, look at that. Good bass. Probably 2.5.
Yeah.
Not bad at all. It's like an 18, 19 incher.
All right, guys, that is the first fish at Mill Creek, and let me say that is a good one. I'd say maybe 2 pounds. Got him on the Z-Man chatterbait with a priority bait swim bait. Glow in the dark, but that's a good one.
There we go. Smallmouth at the bank. That's the first one on my new Ned Wacky paddle tail. Got it on a chatterbait. Just a little guy, but he hit it hard. There we go. We were wondering if there was more here. Well, I don't know if I said it out loud, but I was thinking it. I was really starting to wonder if there were more fish to catch, and there is. He was right there, right in front of me. Garrett's got his first one. We were just starting to walk away in there. He found one right here in the front, looked like. Nice, man. Not bad at all. About the size of the one I caught. A little bitty guy here, but we're finding them. That's what really matters. Not a bad smallmouth, Garrett.
Not bad at all. And
That's
white
one for
chatterbait.
all the chatterbaits now. Chatterbaits have done it. We've got one of every color. Aren't you using a yellow or something? Yeah, Gavin's got chartreuse and white. Garrett's got white. I've got the black and blue. And they have hit. Every one of them have hit every one of them. That's a good deal. All right, guys, that is a wrap on the episode. I want to thank you guys for sticking around this long. I want to thank you guys for all the continued support. And if you guys wouldn't mind, head on over to Trout Tickler Tackle. Give him a look, guys. This Panfish Party Pack, it's legit. If you guys couldn't tell from today's episode, this thing can catch any kind of fish. So it's great for all levels of angling. And I think that's really important, that it reaches out to the novice and it also reaches out to the veteran, guys. All right, see you on the next one.